Paul, a frustrating day at the office today.
Aye, honeymoon's well and truly over. 3 defeats in a row. I think we've played well in games we've lost. I thought there was plenty of positives. Kilmarnock last week, plenty of positives. Queen's Park the week before that. Going away today, there's not a lot. There's not a lot we can take for that. Real concern about the fact that nobody really takes the game by the scruff of the neck and is demanding of others. That's a real frustration, because I think all the work we've done is to make sure we're in it together and stick together. And I felt as a team we were a million miles away from what we've been. So frustrating, really frustrating is the right word. Angry with the performance, really angry with the performance, but we'll sort it out. I've spoke to them in there. We'll get our heads together, we'll talk, we'll let them air their graces and we'll air our graces, and we'll do all we can to make sure we get back to winning ways as quick as we can.
That kind of leadership and determination that you were kind of talking about there, something that typified you during your playing careers, is it therefore expected that you expect the same of your players?
I don't think anybody wants to lose a football match going into it. I don't think that's the case. I think as our culture we're changing. We're probably not as demanding as we were back in the day when we played, and there's no that same I don't know, try to think your Keanes, your Vieiras. I'm not saying we're going to have that in the dressing room, but they lead by example. They put their foot in. They've got a nastiness to them, and I'm no meaning going over the top of the ball or anything like that. I'm meaning just go and give us something that suggests we're going to get out the hole, because we will have bad days. There's no getting away from it. So stay in the game. Make sure you're 1-0 down, and when Dixon gets his chance at the end, or Keena gets his chance at the end, you come away with a 1-1, and you rob a 1-1, which wouldn't have been worth that. But we should give ourselves that opportunity. But we don't get with the set piece right. We don't pick up who we were meant to pick up. Lose another goal, and then you're fighting an uphill battle as hard as it was in the first place, because we weren't anywhere near today. So when it's no your day, you do everything you can to stay in the game, and we've never done that well enough. We've never managed the game at any stage well enough. So loads of work to be done still, and like I say, it's we'll do all we can to get it right. That's all we can do now.
A couple of absentees that the fans were asking about, Callum Morrison and Ronaldo Krasniqi. Can you give an update on those two, please?
He's just no well. He's just he's fine. He's been testing for the last 4 days. We're hoping it's nothing COVID related. So he's just been unwell for a few days, hence why he's missed out. Callum's we'll see a specialist on Wednesday to see the extent of his injury, and God forbid it's nothing too serious and we can get him back in amongst it pretty quick, because it's since he's been out, it suggests we miss him a fair bit. So we'll need to again find how we play another way and how it suits us better, and we never really got that right today. So again, I'll look at that. I'll look at my part in that in terms of team selection and how I can do better with that. So we'll all self-assess ourselves and again just see how we can be better.
A debut today for Michael Ruth. What's your initial assessment of his performance?
Mikey's not played a lot of football, so he's a wee bit ring rusty and he needs to get going. There was spells that show what he'll be about, but I'm sure he'll agree with me that he has got much more to give than he gave today.
We're back to home territory next week. It's Dumbarton, I believe, at home. Keen to get back to home territory and just get back to winning ways, Paul?
Yeah, again, it'll be tough. Dumbarton well organised, they make things hard for you and stuffy, so we'll make sure we're prepared and ready for that. But the importance of winning is pretty evident once you go on a run, and the habits in football, I think I mentioned last week, that you do tend to go through them for spells, so the quicker we get out of this habit, the better.
Paul, here's hoping we can. A difficult day as always, but we appreciate the honesty and thank you for your time.
Cheers, Lewis. Thanks very much, pal. Thank you.